God, dog. All right, bro. I'm about to lock the fuck in.
The Pac-12, a Western institution and the Conference of Champions more than 100 years. And today we get to crown another. It's an intriguing matchup as these teams battle for this conference trophy and continue the proud legacy of this league. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the UNLV Rebels, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Fresno State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He's got it inside the 15. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
That's solid run, good for first down yardage. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, that is a nice job here by the fullback. But let's give credit to the offensive line as well, because when you're going up against that 3-4 look from the defense, the job of the defensive line is just to hold that offensive line off of the linebackers and free them up to make a tackle. But on that play, let's give credit. The O-line did their job. They not only handled the defensive line, with the linebackers as well, which gave the big fella room to rumble.
The back's got it. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Here's a carry for the fullback. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
And that is a tough assignment for this strong safety, because truly, he's really a hybrid player in this defense. He defends the pass, which makes him a defensive back, but his tackling ability is like a linebacker. So they don't mind coming up and taking on these players, but that is a tough task to take on that big fullback.
You're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Gringo.
They'll try and run it with the fullback. Will he score here? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Fresno State. Setting the tone early, Kirk. How about the execution opening drive of a this championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Here's the second down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Finds his man. It's Castellanos. They stop him at the 22. That's important breathing room on this drive.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with when defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Takes the handoff. It's Johnson. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Can he make it to the marker? Finding some room at the 25. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Bulldogs. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next-level speed.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Running back with the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Receiver in motion now. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
29 Philly.
The big fullback's got it here. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Fresno State.
Chris, you don't see it often, but how much do I love seeing that fullback get a touchdown. He blocks all the time. They rarely give him a chance to get his hands on the ball, and when he does, he's rewarded with 6 points.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25. And running good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Gets the ball up as he was hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in the conference championship game.
You know, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for them.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. As the kickoff team, let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. They're going to run it. Throws a stiff arm. And that will pick up the 1st down. Spotted at 38. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And at 1st down, they go right back to him. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. punting team. The offense is going for it. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And the wideout goes in motion. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking to scramble. Hit as he released it. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but
he's got it right near the end zone. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Oh, what a play. Man, this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip behind and get lost in coverage. And if that happens, his quarterback's going to find him and make you pay.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he fields it inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Handoff to the back. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Second down after that run on the previous play. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Offense getting set. It's second down. Sticking with the running game. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Receiver makes the catch. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. He's moving out of the pocket now. Complete to the running back on this fourth down play. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. No huddle now for the offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Second down after that run on the previous play. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Under pressure, just lets it go. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. The ball near midfield. The offense going to go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. It's intercepted, threw it across his body. Not much on the return, but they set up the offense at the 35.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield, but the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Look at him run through those tacklers. They're barely able to stop him after a huge gain. They saved a touchdown in that final tackle as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And the pass is complete to the tight end. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Ball handed off. Ball knocked loose in the end zone. And now this is going to wind up as safety. What a disaster that play turned out to be.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
So after the safety, it's now a free kick coming up. They'll punt it away from the 20. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field.
29 Philly.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Ball carrier finding open space. That's a big gain deep into enemy territory. Ball down near the 30.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
First down here for this offense.
Moves.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
We'll try to run it with the option. He's got room looking for the end zone. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Fresno State. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Sam Van Cunningham, Bo Jackson. That's a play that legendary running backs have made.
Man, let's not forget Herschel Walker. Yeah, it's right. You're thinking of old school running backs. Very rare to see backs go up and over at the goal line. It's refreshing. Nice to see.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Turn starts inside the 15. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. offense back out on the field now. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw caught on the left side. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Okay, ready?
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Come on, set.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now.
Griffin, Harrier.
Looking to chuck it again. That's reeled in. It's Castellanos. The reception gets about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds his man, has the first down. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Caught near the sideline. It's Castellanos.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
The pocket breaking down. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
This is the characteristic about great quarterbacks that stands out to me. Their ability to make a play when things aren't perfect. Here, they get to him. They put pressure on him. He's about to go down, but his instincts to be able to find that back, check it down before he hits the ground, gives this offense a chance to be able to pick up positive yards and get the first down.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. On the run, it's Johnson. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And now the try for the two-point conversion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. They give it to him again, but this time he's stopped short. They come up empty on the two-point try. I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up 2nd down.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
2nd down after that previous play. This time, a completion. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Well, they'll try to add the lead now with PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. After a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the 1st down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Looks right for a quick completion. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a 1st down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Inside the 25. Touchdown, UNLV. Just ran away from the defense.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off in the reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. Not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And the quarterback dropping back. And he's going to go down, but there's a flag on the play. If it's on the defense, this will be a 1st down. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. A quick throw out left, complete. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Just pounding away for another big game, Cook. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
How about this on 1st and goal? A handoff to the receiver. Touchdown, Fresno State. And this one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. The kickoff team on the field now is able to get set to send this one away. This is a squib kick picked up by one of the up men. And he's brought down to the 37 after a strong return. Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. You start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Fighting off the defender. The junior able to bring him down quickly. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught quickly. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Here comes play number 6 on this drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the offense now operating in the red zone. And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down.
Hey, I really like the idea on 3rd down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down. Sometimes that can work out, but the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. The offense will stay on the field. So far, they are 2 for 4 converting 4th down chances. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he lofts one deep over the middle. catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. What a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves conference champions. That's a tremendous achievement, but we have to wait and see what the committee decides to do and if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.